Hi everyone, this is Beverly Garland, location independent artist and creator of the Artist Power Hour, a coaching group getting you from procrastinator to professional. Behind me you see the Cobra bus. This is my home for the summer. I'm going to be traveling around on it between Chicago, Michigan, and other areas of the Midwest all the way until August when we head to Burning Man in Nevada. This is one of the perks of being location independent and being an artist, is that I get to go where I want to, when I want to. Now, today I have a couple of tips on how to deal with clutter in your workspace. So we've all heard the saying that a cluttered desk is a sign of an active and creative mind, and that can be true. But let's face it, sometimes it can just get in the way of you actually sitting down and doing your work as well, especially if you have a bunch of stuff in the way you have to clear out before you can do your artwork. We don't want that. We want you to be able to sit down, bam, take advantage of that inspiration when it hits you. So I have a couple of tips for addressing this. Number one, clean up after yourself. When you're done doing something, put all your toys away. Whether it's your art supplies, whether it's your dishes from cooking dinner, whether it's your clothes you just changed out of, that's a life-changing bit of advice I got once. Just put away what you were using when you're done using it. That just keeps the clutter from ever growing. Secondly, use a timer. It can be really daunting to think about a big cluttered room, or maybe it's not even a big cluttered room, but in your mind it's like this huge mess. So a timer gives you permission to only spend a little bit of time on it, and then you get to stop. You're setting yourself up to know in advance you get to stop. This isn't going to go on forever and ever and ever. So little timer like the one I've showed you in the other video about working on your art using a timer. You can use this same kind of timer, maybe your iPhone or other cell phone with a timer on it. Set it for like 15 or 20 minutes, and then just go after your mess or your clutter as fast as you can. Get as much as you can get done before the timer. Make it a game if you want to. Make it a contest. When the timer goes off, stop. Stop. You might be really surprised at how much you got done too, and you'll be that much closer to having a space where you can sit down and do your work. Now, if you do that like once a day, that's not such a big deal, is it? That's not a huge, daunting, weight on your shoulders to do like 15 minutes of decluttering a day. So try that as a practice. Lastly, if you can't physically declutter, and maybe the clutter is not actually physical, maybe it's something in your mind, you can't stop thinking about all the things you need to do, you're distracted by that, make a to-do list of everything you can possibly think of to do besides your art, and put it down on paper. Get it out of your mind on paper, prioritize it, and promise yourself you're going to come back and look at it after you get done working on your art. So you're just going to kind of partition off all that stuff that you were thinking about onto a piece of paper, and you're going to put that piece of paper off to the side over there, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to work on your art. And you're going to have all your attention on your art, because don't worry, it's all on the paper. It's there when you get done. All right? So if you try any of these tips and you have some results that you like, or if you have some additional tips that kind of play off of these, or have worked for you otherwise, feel free to share them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. All right. So until next time, this is Beverly Garland, creator of the Artist Power Hour, a coaching group taking you from procrastinator to professional.